Send photo Christmas cards for Christmas. Well, I'm wondering what the budget's going to be like for them this year. I haven't priced them out yet. Have you? I'm thinking, let's have an alternative. Let's DIY our photo Christmas cards. What do you think? Let me show you either way. I've got a video for you. I'm going to show you a card that you're going to make for yourself and add a photo, a family photo to it. I think it's going to be fun. I think you're going to like it. Let's get started. Let's create some crafts. I am Dawn, creator, Dee Creates Crafts, and this is the channel for duplicatable cards, simple projects, and helpful hints. I hope you will like this channel, and I hope you'll visit often. I'm going to turn the camera down now so we can get started with our project. It's going to be fun. Okay, I'm going to put my pretty paper away. This is, if you've seen my virtual craft fair from all last week, if not, you're going to want to. This is the Santa Express pattern paper. Fabulous. So I'm going to have a link below for you to order that because I just know you're going to fall in love with it. What? Now, what today is, this is my weekly card class. And what that means for you is, one, you're getting a free class. Two, if you fall in love with this particular card design and it's going to be a fun fold, then I'm going to send you three free card kits just for placing an order with me. Now, today's Monday. I'll give you till Wednesday night to place your orders, and then I will pop these in the mail to you Thursday or Friday at the latest. So that is my commercial. Let's get on to our fun fold. We are going to take a regular piece of cardstock, 8.5 by 11, and we're going to cut it. We're going to leave it at the 11, but we are going to cut it at 4 1/4. So we're basically cutting it the long way. And then what I want you to do is fold it in half or score it at 5 1/2. So we've just done that. Then the next thing I want you to do is score, and let me go in and double check my score line, and I am correct. 2 3/4. I want you to score the top part of your card, and then you're gonna have a little fold where really both your folds are gonna fall into themselves. See how that's doing right there? All right, excellent. So step 2, I'm gonna have you cut the same color layer, and this is the base, so this is going to be a layer for the base, all right? So this one is going to be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and that's literally a layer. Then I want you to cut another layer in a different color. This color can be either pattern or solid. I chose solid. Mine's at 5 1/2 by 4. Let me make sure I did that right. Yes, because see how it's going to just line up? The layer upon layer is going to act as a border. So let me see what our next thing to do is. I want you to take a family photo. I've got a vintage, super old photo because this little baby girl is in her late 30s as we speak. So this is a vintage photo, but it's 4 by 6, and I did cut it down. So if you have a 4 by 6 photo, you're going to want to cut it down to 5 inches by 3 3/4, because that's going to be the size you need for our layering. So then I'm going to layer the picture onto the red layer, and then this is going to be part of our card, the green layer. But it's just coming out cute already, don't you think? Then I want you to cut a little piece of white cardstock, and this is going to be 2 1/2 by 4, and this is where we're either going to stamp a sentiment or write the love note, what have you. So let's get started with some assembly required. And this is actually going to be what is called an easel card, and you're going to see why. And for my experienced crafters, you're going to be like, I know what an easel card is. I've made those before, and I'm sure you have. But let me ask you, and this is what I want you to put in the comment section. Have you ever thought to turn your easel card into a family photo card? So I just glued this. It's going to wind up being the back of the easel, but it's in that middle section of the 2 score lines, just so you can see where it is. Now, some assembly required. Let's assemble some moving parts. I think it'll just make it easier. So we're going to put our red layer and adhere it down to the green. This green is something spruce, but it's kind of a bluish green. It's not a garden green, but boy, oh boy, it makes the most beautiful Christmas green. Whew. Just to me in the whole world. Now I'm just using kind of a scrap photo because I'm going to reuse this card and put a more up-to-date photo. All right, the next thing I want you to do is cut a piece of designer series paper, which if you're outside of Stampin' Up, that just means pattern paper. That's our lingo. And I tell you that because designer series paper, we literally have designers designing the paper, hence the name. But I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. So when you place your order with me by Wednesday midnight, that's why I said your gift, your thank you gift from me is going to be 3 free card kits to make this card. This is your free card class, but don't you want to get some free card kits to go with it? Yeah, you do. And let me tell you something else. Tomorrow, I shouldn't be telling tales, but I'm going to tell tales. All right, let me make sure I'm doing what I want to do. Yes, I am. This is going to go, your decorative piece, your designer series paper is going to go on what I'm calling the inside of the card. So it's going to fold down like this. And on this part right here is where the magic happens. That's where we're going to put our layers and our family photo card. So I do recommend some tear and tape because it's nice and strong. It's going to hold everything in place. Nothing's going to fall apart in the mail. Ta-ta-da. So let's just burnish that down a little bit. Pick it up with my little pick it up tool. It's called Take a Pick, which gets me tickled because they named the tool after what it actually does. Take your pick. So you're taking your pick and picking things with it. It's great for sequins and bling, but it is also fabulous for what I'm doing right now. Tear and tape and also the dimensionals. So make sure you're going in the right direction with it. And then you're really only going to do, I'm going to bring this in here because you've seen me do this before. If you have, like me, this is my paper trimmer. What I'm going to do, make sure I'm folding in the right direction. Yep. I want to make sure everything's flush and right in there. So I'm going to line everything up just like that. And then I'm sure everything's nice and flush. All my corners, all my edges, and it's literally going to stand up like this, but right now it's kind of floppy woppy and we don't want that. So let me show you how to make the door stop to make your card stand up. We're literally going to do a label. I've already stamped it with a sentiment, a Merry Christmas. I'm tearing off some cellophane, and what I have on the back is the dimensionals. So let's put that towards the bottom here. And that's literally, we're going to decorate it a little bit, but look, that creates the doorstop. What do you think? Do you love it? Are you having fun? Did you learn something new? Or was this kind of a, hey, I know how to make an easel card, been there, done that, but you've never seen how to add a family photo, turn it into a photo Christmas card before, I betcha. If either way, you've learned something. If you're just having fun, go like this, boop, hit the like button. And while you're right there, go ahead and subscribe. I want you to be able to find me again. I'm kind of fun, and even if I'm boring, the projects are really fun. All right, so this little guy, the decoration is from the Celebrate with Tags stamp set, and it's also a die that I cut out my little mitten with, and then I thought I had a snowflake. I don't even know where my snowflake's from. I'm gonna have to look that up. I got a snowflake. Thought it was from the same set. Well, oh, let me see if that goes like that, how I want to put this. That might not work. Let me see. I don't know if that's going to work. So I may put this somewhere else instead, or, yeah, I think I'm just going to go with my little baby snowflake. And let me see if this is going to be too big for it. I think it'll be okay. Yeah. did it go? There it be. No wonder it looks so good. It wasn't even there. Okay. Putting a little glue. Putting too much glue. And then I've got my little, what you call it? Little dimensional. He's looking cute. And let's add some, you know what we'll do with him? We'll put him on the back. Can't waste it, you know? So let me put these you've seen me use all last week, these stars. These are gorgeous. 2 different sizes. They're just so pretty. I am gonna put this on the back where we'd put a little love note because I don't wanna waste it. It's so pretty. A little mitten. You can see on the back, I've got some stamping. I waste nothing. So that stamping must have been a little mistake, but I just stamped and die cut the other side. And I'm sure you do all this too. I just want to mention stuff like that in case you don't. I want to just let you in on some tips and tricks that you will be able to use for yourself. One more little baby. I think I'll put it in the middle. Oh my goodness. And our whole card is just precious. So we've got the photo card right here in the front. Yes, it folds up nice and flat to fit into a regular A2 envelope. Apologize for that. And on the back, you can either stamp another sentiment or write your, you know, from our family to yours type of sentiment. But that is it. That is your card. Who wants the card kits? Who wants 3 free card kits from this class? Tell me in the comments section. I think I mentioned earlier, I'm gonna mention it again. There's a sale. It starts tomorrow. It starts Tuesday the 15th through Friday the 18th. So I never tell people not to order, but I'm gonna tell you, do not order right now. I want you to order on Tuesday the 15th so you can take advantage of the sale prices because there's punches, there's dies, there's stamps, there's designer series paper, there's embossing folders, name it. So I think you're gonna love, love, love. Who doesn't love a sale, am I right? Who doesn't love a sale? So I'm gonna turn the camera up now so we could say goodbye. And I hope you liked this card. I hope you had fun. And I want you, let me pick it up. Ta-da-da. It's cute. I want you to remember the 3 things. I want you to remember to like this video. I want you to remember to subscribe. And I want you to remember to go watch the playlist, the Christmas playlist, and see all last week's virtual craft fair goodies. You're going to love them, and I'm hoping you're going to make them too. See you next time. See you soon. Bye now.